We're on, I have no idea what road we're on. We're in the westbound lanes. And I don't know what the route number is. Maybe we'll find a route sign down the road a bit here. We're just north of the section, the 4157. I believe we're still in Mayes County. You can see all the signs are in order. 405021. There's the back of the sharp sign there. Looking across, you can see we're 2 miles to the west of US 69. This section is an existing CRC, continuously reinforced concrete pavement. You can see again we have the jointed concrete shoulders. I haven't averaged up the crack spacing yet, but just off the top of my head I'd say it's about between 3 and 4. Pavement for the most part is in real good condition. All the cracks are low severity. That is to say there's no significant spalling at any of the cracks. They're all still, for the most part, hairline cracks. As is the case with many CRC pavements, the texturing is a little bit deceptive. It almost, number one, it tries to hide the transverse cracks. It also makes it look like there's longitudinal joints or transverse joints in here, but that is just the texturing pattern for station 1, because it's very repetitive. About every 20 feet we get another slightly deeper tine that is not a longitudinal joint. There's no punch outs, no longitudinal cracking. Looking back over the section, interestingly enough, this is kind of a sidelight, but I just noticed there's no rumble strips or any delineator to speak of on the shoulders to signify if someone were to fall asleep and work their way onto the shoulder. I was always under the impression that was a FHWA regulation. At least we were always told it was whenever we built concrete shoulders in Texas, but none of the concrete shoulders here in Oklahoma have had any type of buttons or corrugation strips or anything to speak of in the shoulders. Just interesting trivia. Again, there is no significant distress to speak of. The transverse cracks are all fairly tight, no spalling. Station 4. There's no longitudinal cracking, no punch outs. The longitudinal joint is well sealed. These grooves, as I noted before, are fairly regularly spaced where they've got, it's fairly common with CRC, the tining pattern can be very deceptive. It appears they had one tine slightly longer than the rest. And every time it slid up, it made what one could misinterpret to be a longitudinal joint. It is not a longitudinal joint, however. It does make a weakened area. not a longitudinal joint. I might point out we do have delineators in this section. There's 4 at each end, however they are white for what that's worth. I don't know that that's a significant problem, but slightly different from the other sections. Looking to the east towards Tulsa, back to the west towards Wagner and US 69. This is section 405021. I apologize, I don't know what route number we're on, but we are in the westbound lanes in Mayes County, just west of US 69. With that, I'll conclude the video here for section 405021.